Go ahead.
The belief is that there's been many civilizations that started like ours and then ended, and then thousands of years passed, and then new humans, because there's actual, I mean, the giants thing, I don't know how much actual information there is that's facts, but there are factual information about a civilization that existed many thousands of years and then it stopped existing. And apparently they got to a point where they were really smart, right? And then they died off. We don't know why. And then when the new humans came, they were not as, they were like more stupid.
Right.
And that's where we come from.
Yeah. So the question is, do we just keep recycling ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we just like hit the point? Like, once the internet's made, is it like a countdown before,
Yeah. Like, I think that the game is it's very similar in the early stages. And then the part where the aliens are betting money to see what happens is when the civilization gets to the internet, and then nobody knows what the fuck is going to happen. It could last 5 years, it could last 50 years, but they're just waiting to see when that shit's going to blow up.
What's the over-under on us making it to Mars, dog? I don't think they're going to make it to Mars. It's just like a bunch of people from another galaxy like that.
Like a Las Vegas betting ring and shit. Fucking no, I got 20 on Earth.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. They're taking the oil from Venezuela. This is fucked. They're going in. Aliens just betting in this fucking, like, one of those speakeasies where they're like hidden doing some illegal shit, and they're just betting on what the fuck is going to happen on our civilization. There's another civilization somewhere else, and then we die, and then they start again. I mean, it seems that happened for real.
I don't know, man. I mean,
not the alien part.
I was like, I'm trying to follow you here.
Yeah. Hey, but good friend.
Klingon, man.
Shit was real.
Me and this Klingon are tight, dog. We WhatsApp every once in a while because cell service out there is just horrendous.
No, but the civilization there was civilizations that existed, and the tools that they had and things that they found, it could be why the pyramids were built, because that civilization maybe was smart, or maybe it was oppression. A lot of people died building those things, but
yeah, no, I mean there's some crazy feats and stuff like that. Like, the other day I found out that looking that under, like, around Stonehenge, there's a ton of people like buried under Stonehenge. And it was like, apparently people believe that it was like some kind of a meeting ground where trade happened, and like people were finding gold from like different regions of the world embedded in like the jaw lines of some of the skeletons and stuff like that. It's like kind of crazy to think, because back then there was no cars. Like the travel was like hundreds and hundreds of miles. Like, I don't know. The world was a different place, and we were just scratching the surface on everything. It's insane. But
yeah, you talk about it a lot, where it's interesting what we leave behind and what people pick up on. Mm-hmm. Because, it's something where, like, it's hard for us to extrapolate like everything that they were capable of with a little bit of like for Egyptians, all we got is like those paintings, right? Like the hieroglyphics, like it's not even letters, dude. Like, it's just like, we got to like essentially decipher when you're like reading a third grader. So like, is this kid depressed? Does this kid try to like, talk about how his parents have long hair? I don't know. But, it's just something where like we're doing the same thing with the Egyptians. And then I think about, like, I always extrapolate it to where we are today, where I'm like, are they going to look at YouTube and then just like see us and be like, there's no way that these people invented satellites. There's no way. Like, look at what they're doing on this thing. Look at what they're doing, bro. So I don't know. I think there's just so much information that can be just like eliminated and still, and just a small part left behind that, I don't know. Like, maybe there's more that we were capable of back in the day, and it's just hard to prove it.
Yeah.
I shared a meme today on Facebook, and it was exactly what Eric was talking about. And it was like these two aliens, as if they had just come down to Earth, and without knowing anything, context about human history or anything, they come down, and the first thing they see is like Jesus on a cross. And then the aliens are just like, yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here. Like,
it's a hot LZ.
You know what I mean? Like, if you get to a planet and you see like a bunch of little guys on a cross, you're like, man, this shit looks, it's like getting to an island, and like, you get to like the place where the cannibals have all this shit set up. You're like, man, fuck this. You see, just
which way is the In-N-Out burger?
Right. Yeah, you get to like a bad gas station, be like, you know what? We'll get our water somewhere else. We'll just get some.
Yeah.
We'll pick
Yeah,
up
no,
supplies out
I think we have enough gas for the next one.
Yeah, right. Let's keep going.
And dude, if you look at it like with today's example, we don't really do too much gossip on this podcast, but recently there was like this whole issue with Johnny Depp and his ex-wife Amber Heard about her saying that he was hitting her, but then it sort of was the other way around. But apparently they're both toxic. Whatever, that's not the point. The point is, recently on the trial, it came out that at the time that she had certain bruises, it wasn't when she was with Johnny Depp. And there was actually photos of the apartment of Elon Musk while he was going out with her. Like, I guess they were drinking and shit. So Elon Musk was with this girl, right? With Amber Heard, right? And we know how toxic she is from what is seen. And like with aliens coming back and seeing like, okay, so this is the Albert Einstein of today, right? Okay.
Elon Musk.
And he chills with her and he doesn't want to blow his brains. Like, that's how powerful, like that tells you, maybe it's not the same topic, but that's how powerful women are. Like, she's so fine that he's like, fuck it. I'm gonna be bored for 3 hours, but that would be the example of today, like seeing Jesus on a cross. Like, Albert Einstein is with this chick, and he's the guy that's fucking
the shock factor you're talking about. Like whoa.
I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly. Like
the
fact that it's like, dude, we're like average guys, right? And if we're like with a dumb chick, we're probably gonna be like, yo, this is boring as fuck, right? I don't know how smart she is, but I'm pretty sure that she's average. And this guy is a genius, right? Like, if he was to talk to us, he'll get bored. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Shut the fuck up. Like, this guy's on another level. Like, you know what I mean? So the fact, like, he had to tolerate being with and talking to her about who the fuck knows
Johnny Depp's.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Tell me everything you know about the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes, I need to know.
When you chilled on set with him, what was it like?
Or maybe the guy's like a little. Maybe the guy's like it's like a little pimp, you know. Maybe Elon Musk. It's like, hey, girl, so what's good? Johnny Depp is a piece of shit. I'm pretty sure he'll do it again. Like,
yeah,
he was.
Come ride the spaceship.
I'm just saying, the fact that you can be that smart and be on that top level shit, and at the same time fall for the basic temptations of life, lets you know, like, we're simple beings that have animal instincts, and to aliens would probably look very like weak in that sense, you know.
That makes sense. Now I kind of understand that. I mean, what do you think, Eric? We kind of touched upon it, but what do you think of aliens and the whole new shit about off-world vehicles, they call them?
You mean I don't even know about off-world, but you're saying like them visiting us and then or like them creating civilization for us?
No, just like recently something was released of the off-world vehicle. It's a statement that the government put out that yes, off-world vehicles exist. These vehicles are alien vehicles? No, these vehicles are vehicles that were not created on Earth, and they exist. Next question, kind of thing.
So they're saying. so there's life in other planets? No, not at all.
No.
We have some vehicles that were created somewhere else by very smart beings, and that's pretty much it. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, pretty much they confess, but sort of not. But it's sort of now official that they have acquired technology from other galaxies or planets. And I've been following a story of this guy called Bob Lazar, that apparently he worked in Los Alamos in Area 51 back in the 70s, and they were working on reverse engineering like a spaceship that had nuclear power. But this is like technology that never seen before. So they were trying to like study this thing and reverse engineer it to see how we could do it in Earth, you know? So, but yeah, like pretty much it's official now. What's your stance on this? You know, the classic question: do you think there's life in other planets?
My first instinct when I just saw Steve just sent me the article. If
The
they can
headline.
find a way to use these vehicles to solve the traffic here in LA, man, like just let me know. Like that's what I need to know. Like I'm not worried about other how are you gonna help me, aliens? You know what I'm saying? Like you guys are just gonna show off. You're just gonna be like, look what we